Hello, hello. Happy New Year. This is so exciting. 2021, day one of 365. Page one of a 365 page book. I'm excited. I like New Year. I don't want to wait until New Year's to assess how I'm doing and my goals and stuff like that. But I like New Year because it forces you to kind of, got a woohoo thing going there. It forces you to look at, the year. So 2020, thank you 2020 for all the lessons you taught us, right? Thank you. And excited for 2021. I said in my post, it showed you what you were made of, 2020, didn't it? I mean, I know I went through a lot. If I hadn't, I wouldn't be saying that, right? I went through a lot myself. And I know a lot of you out there did too. And it's so easy to be like, new year, new you, right? But I said this in my stories. New year, same you if you don't make a change. So I have big goals. I'm making big changes, but I just wanted to tell you about like a simple change that you can make. And I might make this like a series because I think it would be kind of cool, because sometimes it's the simplest, smallest changes that make a big difference. Sometimes you need to make a huge change, right? Like me taking a leap of faith and partnering with this company and starting my own business. That was a big change for me, and that changed my life in a huge way. I'm so grateful for that and for that opportunity. I'm grateful for so many things. But sometimes it's small things. So you might have noticed the title of my video. This is a small change you can make. It says, if it bleeds, do you know what the second part of that is? If it bleeds what? If it bleeds, it reads. Do you know what that's referring to? That's like an old mantra, or maybe it's still like very relevant, I don't know, in the media, in the news, because they know that the positive stories don't sell. The positive stories do not sell. It's the negative. It's the deaths. It's in this world, it's the virus that sells, right? But there's always been things, they usually do not share the positive things. If you get up and turn on the news, you're going to see something negative right away. They know that the statistics are not going to sell. They're not going to be what's going to get you to tune in. They're not what's going to be get you to read cover to cover a paper, if you read the paper still. So I made the change last year after I was having a lot of anxiety and stuff like that. I stopped watching the news completely. Small change. Stopped watching the news. My news diet, right? Stopped watching it completely, and it really changed things. Because then you're not, of course, you guys, if they reported every single car accident that happened every day, every single car wreck, you would be terrified to go take a drive. You would be terrified. Because so many people die of car accidents. So many people die in general. In 2017 statistic that I've just known from them, I don't know if it's gotten updated, but it's 150,000 people die every day. So it happens, but you don't need to be feeding into that. Think about it this way. I have never watched the news and come away and been like, man, I feel great. I'm going to go do some great things today. Never, not one time has that happened to me. I've never wanted to call up my husband, my mom, anyone, my sister, and my friend and be like, oh my gosh, you have to go watch this. This changed my life. That was so inspiring. Never, not once. So that's just one small change that I made, that maybe if you're looking to make a small change this year, a small, simple tweak that could really change everything, maybe that's something you want to consider. So I have a list of some of my favorite things to listen to. If you're just someone that likes to have something on in the background, like the news, while you're getting ready in the morning, or while you're eating or something like that, and you need a switch so it's not the news, I have some podcasts, some YouTube videos. I have a little list of things that I think are great to replace that with. And it does leave me going wow, I'm so inspired. Wow, I can't wait for my day. Those things do, especially this first one on my list. So reach out to me, send me a private message if you want my list. And I hope you guys have a great new year. I can't wait to see, what this brings. Bye.